I'm gonna record this just for
Sure.
archival purposes.
Yeah. All right. Get to where the build is rise and it's dev and so just for reference, I do the CSS stuff is here in this semantic, and that should be all up to date. It's you basically just run gulp build from here, and that should do what you want it to. So if I from here I go, hey, this is just for the recording.
Yeah. Okay, so this is compiling all of the CSS and JavaScript? What is this doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what it's I'll show
This
you
is
where
all
it
the
is.
like semantic theme stuff that we did for Rise.
Okay.
So it's doing that. So if you get latest on everything, this should all just build for you, provided that you have npm install from here. The semantic JSON and stuff like that should be all up to date.
Okay.
So this will spit out this file here. You can see the timestamp on it. The CSS and the min CSS, which ends up going right here. Where are you? Yeah, in here. In Rise framework, less semantic CSS, semantic JS, semantic.
And is
the
that
files.
a manual step?
That is currently a manual step.
Okay, cool.
But we could. So what I'd do is I'd manually copy from here into that directory.
Okay.
That's what I did to do the header stuff. But we could update the task to make it automatic. But that's
cool.
basically all that the CSS project entails. So that's just for the recording. So I guess we can now move on to the Vue project. So, which is, I assume is in here, right, Ronnie?
Yep. So
Okay.
you're gonna open this folder up in code.
Okay. Okay.
And there's actually a build task written specifically for code. If you just hit Control-Shift-B.
Okay.
System cannot find the path specified. Okay, this is why I'm having you do it. All right, let's go into the. Let's see, VS Code directory. Oh, we have to run npm install in this directory. All right, you can do it from within.
Yeah, the terminal, right? Oops.
Yeah.
Share. There we go. That should do it.
So much Node and Rise now.
Yeah. Okay, that looked successful. These are just warnings. Okay. Then we could try it again, I guess, right?
Yep. Sweet.
Easy.
Okay, so that builds out the this folder, and then there's actually a grunt task for the second part of it. So, which is in the same grunt file as the rest of the Rise stuff. So, open up a regular console or whatever shell you use.
Okay. And this is
So from where you are there, go up a directory.
Sure. Is that off the screen for you guys? That little, I guess it doesn't really matter.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
And then you'll run. No, this directory is fine.
From here. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll run grunt require JS. Oh, you run grunt
require JS.
It should have just ran the default task.
Unable to find local grunt. Okay.
Do npm install.
Which I should.
If you haven't done
have
it yet.
What's that?
Oh
yeah, I don't have a node. I have a node modules there, but oh well.
That's probably just semantic and gulp.
Yeah. Okay. So grunt.
So if you haven't done it yet, you'll need a couple tasks, or a couple, grunt specific tasks, which I actually have. You'll need npm install grunt-cli. Which we have all of this stuff like in our install script for the PowerShell.
Okay.
And then you'll need the actual task, which is grunt. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. That wasn't what. Something else. Mash Control C. That'll do it.
Oh, you need your npm install in front of that.
Right. Now, shouldn't all that stuff be in here?
It is.
So I should just be able to.
Yeah, you should have been able to just do package or npm install. But there's a bunch of other stuff in there too.
Oh wait, no, this is Semantic Vue. Never mind. So we have that there. Okay, so we have those. So that's a local install, but just run npm install.
Yep.
It should work. So okay. Okay, back to this.
Yep. Okay, now you're going to run the grunt task. It's so it's require.js : let me open up my grunt file real quick.
It's right here.
Just scroll down to the bottom. Or most of the way down to the bottom.
Semantic UI stuff.
It's that one. The one you're scrolling through right now.
Semantic GUI.
Yep.
Okay, or Semantic UI. Okay.
Yep, Semantic UI.
Right.
So require.js : Semantic UI.
Hold on, can you say so? Grunt require.js.
Grunt space require.js : Nope, no dash. Semantic UI.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that?
Yep.
Done? That says done without errors, even though it's
Yep.
Here, let me,
So I just ran that on mine and got an error.
Did you get latest?
I did.
Oh, what was your error?
Uh, no such file or directory. Open in Semantic UI Vue dist AMD collections message.js. Actually, I think my other thing didn't finish first. Let me try one more time. Yeah, same thing. So let's see. Am I getting messages? Or AMD collection?
If you back in code, go through your output and make sure there's no errors. Like, you just scroll through it, specifically messages.
No, there's not. AMD collections message.js. And I have AMD collections message.js. Like there's a folder problem.
It's referring to the require path.
Oh, okay.
When you're in the...
Yeah, in module tree, semantic UI index. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Actually, we can loop back around to me. I don't want to work up the video. Is that the last step?
Yeah, so that one actually, it builds basically the minified semantic UI file. Or it's not really minified right now because of the grunt settings, but it builds the single file semantic thing that gets automatically copied into Rise. So
okay.
So from there you're good. So if you go into Visual Studio, if you go down into Rise Framework, you'll see that your nope, it's in Utilities, I think.
Yeah.
You'll see that, yeah. That guy has an edit now.
Okay. There it is, yeah.
Cool. And so, can you name some examples of when we'll need to edit this?
So if you need to port over anything or add additional functionality into things, I occasionally have to add functionality that I missed, or I don't know. There's just certain times where I need to add stuff to the Vue stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I almost touch it daily, honestly. Okay. So, I mean, now that I've done with the directory stuff, I won't be touching it nearly as often.
Right.
But
okay.
But as I was building controls, I was definitely building it all the time.
Okay, so by and large, it's like when you're porting stuff over, or like finalizing your porting.
Mm-hmm.
But for like an average Rise, like a Rise Plus user should never touch this.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely it's going to be like, you notice like, oh, this event handler didn't fire because we didn't use it on the directory, right? Like, the only cases I've tested so far are the things we needed in the directory, right? Mm-hmm. So like when we do the comment stuff for the web part, like I ported all that stuff, but I don't know how it actually looks yet.
Right, right.
So we'll be in here for that, for sure.
Okay. Cool. And so then like at this point, you're ready to test. So like what you would do is you would keep it open in Visual Studio, you'd work on it, you'd Control-Shift-B every time you need to.
Actually, the Visual Studio Code one's a watch, so
perfect.
It just runs. So every time you make a change, you'll see the change in your window. Like, Ian, go into source and just make a change to, like, I don't know, button or elements.
Okay.
Button.js, and just like put a space somewhere and save it.
Am I running watch somewhere?
Yeah, if you go into output.
Oh, I'm actually. Hold on, where am I? Oh yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Something. Yeah.
So it recompiles the one that you are working on.
Yep.
Sweet. Here we go. We'll do it with this. Okay.
And that one could be set to run the grunt task too. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to keep it Rise agnostic for now.
Yeah, I like it. So then basically when you're done with all of your edits here, it's going to automatically compile itself but you need the uh, okay, but then you need the grunt task in order to copy it into Rise and minify it.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the build on this side actually doing?
So we're writing basically.
Oh,
what is
you're
it?
writing ES6. Oh, okay.
Yeah, ES5 2015
Sure,
style
sure.
code, right?
Gotcha.
And it's converting it to, if you go into dist AMD, that's what the build test. If you go to Elements button,
Okay, it's gonna spit out like the ES5
Okay.
AMD of it. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so you found some like transpiler or something that does this for you?
yeah, I'm using Babel for all this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all that Babel
Gotcha.
Fry stuff, Babel RC.
Yeah, I'm also
There.
like Babel takes the JSX and converts it to the view render functions and stuff like that. So
Okay. So it's doing a lot of stuff for you.
yes, a ton of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm trying to think of any other questions I'm gonna have in like 6 months, and can't really think of any. So.
Put that video up there because like this is one of those things where 6 months from now I got to do something and
Yeah, exactly.
it's like, oh, I got to go back and remember this.
Yep. Okay, well, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and stop it right now.